Settle into yourself. Close your eyes. Quiet your mind from thinking by bringing your attention to your breath. Take a deep breath in. Completely fill up your belly. Slowly release the breath. Take another deep, full belly breath, expanding your belly and lungs, completely filling them. Slowly release the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a couple more full, deep breaths. Once you've done this, return to your normal way of breathing. Now bring awareness to your inner world. Notice any feelings or sensations. As you witness and bring in awareness, you may notice that there are different voices or sensations speaking to you. Within you are different parts that hold very important roles for your well-being. Many of them might be stuck in a childlike state, likely since the environment of your childhood made them move into more extreme roles. Within you are some protectors. They've developed habits and behaviors in effort to keep little you safe. They are doing their best to manage your inner world. While the behaviors they deploy may have worked in childhood, it likely causes you angst as an adult. What you need to know is that there are no bad parts. Each part is only doing what they currently know how to do to protect that little child within, even though they themselves are also like a young child. So behind every inner protector is an exile, a small child, one in which has been carrying pain, shame, fear, or trauma. They've been given this burden likely a long time ago. And because the pain they carry is so great, we bury them, hide them away, we exile them, keeping them from the surface of our consciousness so that we don't fall victim to complete emotional dysregulation. But sometimes, when we're reminded of them or their emotions bubble over, another part will step in. This part can be even more extreme than our normal protectors. This part is a firefighter. They've been forced into an extreme role of helping our system cope with things that feel too overwhelming. Again, they may not be making the best choice in the behavioral patterns they deploy, but their intention is to protect little you. Each of the parts within you have different feelings, behaviors, and expectations of reality. Together, they can kick up dirt, making a big cloud. A cloud that is obscuring your view of the most important inner resource, your real, authentic self. This is the core of your being. It is love, light, compassion, wisdom. It is ageless and timeless. It is the feeling of wholeness, fullness, and completeness. It brings in curiosity, clarity, creativity, calm, and confidence. It gives you courage and your sense of connectedness. It has a healing energy. Perhaps you've had glimpses of this connection when you've been at your best. This is the resource that you want to connect with now. Remember, You are not the cloud that is being created. You are what is underneath that. You are capable, and you can bring healing to the childlike protectors, firefighters, and exiles. So ask yourself, what point of suffering or pattern is causing me pain or to feel stuck right now? Maybe it's a behavior, or maybe it's an emotion. And when you focus on this, where is the source? Can you feel it in your body? If so, where? What does it feel like? Use this as an anchor for your attention. Try to get a sense of the protector that you are encountering. Now, how do you feel towards this protector? If you felt any gratitude, compassion, or understanding, go ahead and let the protector know. How did they react to this? Keep extending any appreciation you have to this protector until they really trust that you mean it and that they trust you. Validate their concerns or worry and let them know that you appreciate this, that you appreciate how they've been trying to protect little you. Now ask the protector how old they think you are. Don't try to think of an answer. Just wait and let the answer come. If your protector thinks you are much younger than you are, let them know now how old you are and that you can handle more than you could when you were at that age. How does your protector react to this information? If they aren't believing you, try to have them look at you, to see you as you are now. Let the protector know that you are also here to protect the little child they are protecting, and that you can share the load with them. Ask the protector what happened to the child they're protecting. When did this protector get their job? Ask the protector if they think the child they're protecting would like to be taken away from the place they are in or from the situation that has caused them this pain. Get permission to go to the child and to be able to take them away from this place. If the protector won't step aside, then that means there is more for you to understand. You can allow yourself to become curious. Ask more questions about what this protector is believing. Keep validating them. Keep showing that you care. Keep radiating appreciation, compassion, and love. You may have to tell them you'll be back and that you're going to keep showing up, that you'll keep being present and asking questions, proving that you are trustworthy. If, however, the protector does trust you and is willing to give you access to the child, you can then put your focus on the child. Where do you feel them in your body? As you get a sense or image of the child, how do you feel towards this child? Let the child know you're there for them, that you care about them, that you're going to protect them. You may notice your child wants to be held or hold your hand, Imagine yourself giving to the child whatever they're needing. Stay in this moment with them, continuing to offer them whatever love supply they require. Ask the child what they'd like you to know, but before you do, remember that you are a well of love. Your real self is full. Your real self can hold space for any feelings. Your real self is capable. Say to the child, "What do you want me to tell you, little one?" Allow the child to share and keep offering validation, empathy, understanding, and compassion. Keep asking the child questions, encouraging them to share. Tell them you want to know everything because you care so deeply about them. When the child's finished telling you, you might ask if there's anything else that they want you to know or sense about what has happened to them. If they do, continue validating their feelings and offer understanding. You then might try asking the child if they'd like to leave this place or the time that they've been in. They can come and live with you in the present moment or in a fantasy place of their choosing. If they aren't ready yet, you might try asking what you could do that would help them feel ready. If they say to you that they don't know, you might say, "It's okay that you don't know." But if you had to guess, what would you say? If for some reason you feel that the child is not ready and they won't budge, you may have to return at another time. You may even have to talk to other protector parts first. It's important to let the child know that you care and that you will keep coming back to talk to them and to listen to them. The child may also want you to go back to the scenes that gave them the pain in the first place, and for you to be there as your real adult self, giving them what they needed in that moment. Maybe they needed someone to hold them or someone to stand up for them. You can recreate the scene and show up in exactly the way that they needed. If the child does trust you and is willing to let you take them away, imagine bringing them to the place that they said they'd like to go. How do they like this new place? If they feel happy, let the child know that they never have to go back to the place they were before, and that you're going to take care of them now. How did they react to you telling them that? You might try asking the child if they'd like to release the feelings that they got back there, now that they're safe with you. If the desire is there to let go, then ask the child where in their body do they feel the emotions, and what would they like to give it up to? Light, water, fire, wind, earth, anything else. Take the child to where they said, set it up however it should happen. Tell them to let the element take it from the place they felt it. Let it all out. There's no need to carry any of it anymore. Tell them to keep going, releasing it all. There's no rush. How does the child feel without all of that? Tell the child that if they want, they can invite qualities into their body and you can see what comes into them now. Now, go find the protector who was originally guarding this child. Bring them to see the child as they are now and see how the protector reacts. If the protector feels good about it, you can now ask yourself how you feel. Do you feel complete? If not, you may have to continue working with the protector. Once you get a sense of the feeling of completeness, you can bring yourself back to the present moment. Remember that these parts are now in your care. As the days continue talking with them, checking in with them, seeing if there's anything they need. You can also do this exercise again with other parts that are unintentionally clouding access to your core, causing you to behave in ways that are not in alignment with your true self or being sucked into a vortex of negative feelings. The goal is to unblend from the different parts and to make space for your real self to step in. All these childlike parts can finally release their burdens and be free to do what they'd like to do if they didn't have to protect or carry pain. Your real self is more capable and wildly powerful than you've realized. You are the person who you've been waiting for.